Testing, testing. One, two, three, testing. Okay, I think I should be good. Trying to uh get everything situated. Uh, don't mind the bed. I still haven't. My sheets aren't clean yet. Trying to wash them, so don't mind that. Let me. Over here. I should have started streaming way earlier, but watching Maximilian in this video, doing like a top 10 fighting game of all time, and just seeing them banter and Kais and that, watching it, that's pretty dope. I want to get out. This is dreamful wishing, but I hope to get to a point where I can uh get popular, or at least notice by big figures that I idolize, like Maximilian, dude, Sam Procrastinate, are like my two biggest like idols when it comes to like YouTube content creating stuff. Mainly Maximilian. Maximilian ultimately is the reason why I really wanted to do like YouTube. Well, okay, Markiplier and Corey, but and I'm Dante. But those guys are like my biggest inspiration for like making YouTube content and stuff. So I hope to get as big as them. Let's see. Okay. Uh, I haven't decided yet. Uh, if what game I'm going to play. No, actually, this stream. I mean, I could play a game while we're doing this, but when I have friends join, I want to do like I want to do more of a topic stream of we just. My topic for this stream will be us, or whoever joins my Discord. We can talk about it, or anybody in the chat want to talk about it. But I want all of us to reminisce, and this is for. Well, I'm gonna finish like I say. I want all of us to reminisce, go into a memory lane of the early 2000s. Just talk about nostalgia moments in our childhoods, and um, yeah, and whoever joins the Discord chat, join the chat. I just want all of us to just have a good time talking about just childhood stuff. Whether it's video games, movies, like shows, toys, like life experience or anything. Like just talk about just life. Uh, what else was I gonna say? Though I am quite curious because this would like in my mindset this implies more on Gen Z. I think Alpha, maybe Alpha can relate. Maybe. I mean, if anybody who joins or in the chat or Gen Alpha, like I'm more intrigued at how would you, what is your nostalgia of your childhood? Yeah, I'm just curious. I would be curious on that, or whoever, any generation. I'll be curious that other than Gen Z. Granted, when I do say Gen Z, I always been an advocate of saying that there needs to be a split in Gen Z, because early Gen Z is are a bit more. I will say no, I ain't bit more. They're more different than later Gen Z. Um, I think that whenever people talk about Gen Z this and that, for the most part, they're probably mostly talk about later Gen Z. Because I think later Gen Z, you know what? I find that interesting. I just thought of it. Early Gen Z are millennials, and then later Gen Z are alphas. If you think of it like that, because Gen Z is like a pivotal role. Okay, maybe not as pivotal, but like Gen Z are like the adaptation generations. They're like the swing generation, the transfer generations. At least that's how I see it, honestly. Let me why can't I use my chat? Hmm. Oh, give me a sec. Hmm. I'll phrase that actually. Let me think. Oh wait, can y'all hear me? Hello? Oh, okay, okay. My headset was out. Volume was down. Yo, what's up, Rye? Oh, let me join my Discord just in case people end up joining me. Oh
Yo,
shoot, yo, you joined quick.
tee.
Oh wait. Let me think. I gotta get you. Talk again.
Yo,
Oh, okay, just making sure.
I brought the pieces of a wreath in my room. I accidentally rolled over it with my chair. It smells like evergreens.
Oh, let me mute my stream so I can. Hey, what's up, Gab? Okay, I'm getting some people in here. I got. Does the comments, like if you look on the stream, like you see the comment section on in the video, does it look like stretched out, goofy looking?
A little bit, yeah.
Let me
Like, it's stretched upwards.
It's not bad. But yeah, I see what you mean. Let me just do it this way. But hey, I'm doing pretty good so far. Doing pretty good. I'm glad you in the stream. I'm about to write this question for everybody. Hold up, I'm gonna just figure out how to phrase this. How you spell nostalgia? Is it Nostalgai?
GIA.
GIA, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for spelling it out. Uh, oh, there's a limit to this. Okay. Games, TV, movies, toys, events, etc. Is etc. ETC or ECT?
Etc.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it's. I thought it was ECT.
EC.
Well, it's like the. Oh wait, maybe
Of
it.
like the abbreviation?
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, it is ECT. Okay. Okay, and then whoever joins joins the chat, but I haven't decided what games I was going to play. Either I was going to play a game or do some art. Granted, I got to figure out what good ways to like incorporate my screen onto the Yo Gaps. Wait, what the heck? Did you just change your?
She got two screens.
Let me look at the. Oh, I put the question. That's why. That's crazy, yo. Why? Wait, wait. Are you subscribed to my channel with both accounts? That's some. That's some. You ever like, you know them haters that hate on a channel and then you ban them and then they come back with another account.
uh,
Now I ain't like you, Gab. I love Gabs. It's not like that, but that's the first thing I thought of, like on some like kind of in a goofy mindset. Um, to figure something out. I'm gonna let everybody know that I'm streaming just in case if anybody want to join. I appreciate it. I love you too, Gabs. So Rye,
Yo,
did you have a lot of like? Do you have a lot of like nostalgia for like things back in the day, like whether it's movies, TV, games, and stuff?
I guess I'm kind of nostalgic for Blockbuster.
Oh my
Really,
gosh,
after
blockbusters.
Felicia put that little Nook thing in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. The only I recall Blockbuster as a time where I used to uh I used to rent a lot of games. Few games that popped in my mind was uh uh these are all GameCube games, by the way. Uh Fantastic Four. It was based off the movie. Shadow the Hedgehog, which I had to like really convince my no. Actually, I snuck that. If my mom's watching, like, well, she already knows this actually. But yeah, I think we went to Blockbuster and because you could rent them, and I don't recall. I think you can just go to the person and they just give it to you for rent. And my mom figured out later, but like I ended up renting Shadow the Hedgehog for a little bit. The reason why I had to take it back because my mom found out.
Hmm.
Uh, and then Metroid Prime, the first one,
Was that Oh wait, you said it was all on GameCube.
all on GameCube. I think that
I
was
don't remember
about it.
I don't remember what that game looks like, but I know we have it. It's in my room somewhere.
Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime. It's they turned Metro into a first-person game, first-person shooter. I
I
love
forgot.
it. It has a unique style to it. Like I don't think any FPS game has not okay, not like I think graphics one thing, but I mean by like just art style, just the style of it.
Yeah. I've never, well, I played the original for like 2 seconds and it was difficult. I bet the
Oh
first
yeah, it's
person game
it's
would be
challenge. It's
slightly
quite challenging.
easier.
Nah, it's challenging.
In Blockbuster is where I convinced my sister to get Bayonetta. Now it's a staple.
Bayonetta, Blockbuster. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
When did
Yeah.
Bayonetta come out?
It was on the 360.
Was Blockbuster still around that time?
It was in my area.
Oh wow.
I think they didn't shut down until a bit after Redbox and Netflix came out.
True, true. Uh, Dang, Blockbuster. That like all right. So I'm gonna say some things that's gonna sound like this is early 2000 stuff, and then I'm just curious on if you and folks like recall those times. Um, Trying to think. That's like something that's very 2000s. Uh, I think I just saw this recently in a TikTok video that you and Felicia sent to me. But bookstores, like middle school bookstore, do kids still even have like bookstores like that anymore nowadays?
They still have the Scholastic Book Fair, but some places they have it so that like all of the woke air quote stuff is in a special bookcase and you have to request that
Oh
gets
wow,
wheeled in.
wow, that's trash.
So now I have a bunch of books on my reading list that I didn't want to read, but now I have to because people were complaining about it. And I'm just like, I bet you just saw a description and got mad.
Wow. Uh, oh, that's the sucky part about nowadays. Is like everything is too sensitive or too divisive.
Yeah,
I think some of them sensitive, divisive, like woke stuff is unwarranted.
I guess there's like, eh, Like, I guess I see why people are annoyed with this with shit, but it's like I the writing is bad, and it's said like we started airbrushing at some point,
Yeah.
and then everybody got tired of each other, and nobody really wants to look too closely, so they just sort of brush it off in every direction.
I still to this day question like where I don't know how do we recover from that.
Uh, requires unity and a lot more patience than I have. Which I gotta watch my Buddhist podcasts over again because all of my mindfulness has gone out the window.
Dang, yo. Let me give me a second.
Oh yeah, we mentioned this in the chat when we were playing Fortnite. Did you like them square pizzas back in elementary?
I love them. Yeah, I love them. We're all about those. You know what I really like? I'm glad you reminded me. Hold on, let me write the title of this stream.
I think well, I don't know why I convinced myself that I wasn't allowed to go to breakfast, so I never like had the breakfast pizzas once and then
Yeah.
never again. It's the only time we're allowed to have sausage on it.
I think oh my gosh. I love the breakfast sausage pizza during school. I think that's all I ate. If I wasn't eating that in breakfast, I was well. I don't think it was like I ate too much of that unhealthily, unhealth. I don't know how you say that word, but I ate a lot of that fried donut.
The what's that called? Fennel cake? Funnel cake.
Is that what it's called? It's like no, wait, is it funnel cake? Well, that too actually. But it's like they cut the donut in half, and then I guess they
Donut.
fried it, and you can just and I, it's like it's just a regular donut, fried donut, I think. Or and then I just like dip it in like syrup. It's banging,
Huh.
yo.
Our school did not have donuts. We just had French toast sticks. Did your school have colored lockers for different sections?
Yeah. Uh, middle school. Yeah, yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It's been a while though. Thinking about that.
I feel like middle school is the only building I'd want to go back into. At least like to like look at it.
Man, if I can go back in time to just, cause middle school, bro. I said this before. Like my friend group knows me about this, but like I actually enjoyed my time in school. I think I enjoyed my time in school way more than I enjoyed my time at home,
Hmm.
depending on like what year it was.
I think
Go
there
ahead.
was points that I had like being out more than being at home. Granted, I don't know if I was too big of a fan of school. I think middle school was the last time like I was okay with it. Beyond that, I hated either way.
Dang, yo.
Because I remember middle school, we still had like pep rallies and shit, and that was before people got a little too like before they stopped participating.
Yeah.
So it was like a lot more unified within the school. Granted, the students were still rowdy because like we'd have silent lunches so that the whole grade would have detention essentially. And so they put up these big divider walls and cut the cafeteria in three so that we couldn't see each other and we're not allowed to speak the whole time.
You had that in high school
No, middle school.
or middle school? I'm about to say. Come on, that would never. That would be impossible to do that in my high school.
High school was a lot more rowdy.
Well, well, we can
Because
answer that.
hey, I could put in the regular chat.
Yeah. Part of me is like, I've been trying my hardest not to like mention the school I went to and stuff, and I'm like hesitating, like, should I do it? Should I not? Do people already know what school I came from? Like, I always wonder that. Nah, Gabs, you good? Cause there'd be time like I don't know if folks are okay with me saying their names. I try not to say their names, people's names, like their actual names on the stream or video. But sometimes
Yeah,
like it slips. We sound
same.
like Shannon Sharp over here.
Exact.
Just like he Shannon Sharp is a sport. He's a legendary football player from the Broncos, I believe. And he has like he was not anymore, but he was in a sports uh talk show, and like he all like his partner is named Skips. So every time he talk, he's like, "Listen, Skips, I got like he's always saying Skips a lot," and he got to a point now that like now it's just part of his vocabulary now. Like, yeah, yeah. I be trying not to like say people's names, and although folks say it so, like, yeah, but it's like I try. I don't want to like put your. I don't know how further put your business out there, so I try to keep like people's names like their display names.
I guess should be Princess Rainbow.
I don't know how far she wants her name to be like recognized or on the stream. I'm not sure. Don't mind me if I keep on yawning.
Neat.
I am low key tired, but
Sleep.
I wanted to just stream because try to be consistent here.
Having a schedule is helpful.
Like my Friday streams, I could be consistent with that. For some reason, like I just like I don't know. Friday just seems like a good time to stream, and since it's like a stream once a week, and it's on a Friday, and it's my stream is very or this particular stream, my vibe session streams, uh, these are the ones that I can just freestyle, so I'm not as like feeling pressure about doing anything. I'm trying to think what other nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie, I miss the school bus. I have a lot of good moments of being in the school bus. Growing up, I always loved long bus trips, especially late night trips, because I think middle school and I think only ninth grade they took it out. But I used to be in after school programs. I don't know if they still do that anymore. I don't think they
They
do it
still
anymore, do they?
they still do it. My mom is a bus driver, and sometimes she has like late night trips.
I love them trips. Them Jones be like, cause you know down south. Um, I don't know why I say it like that, but down south, a lot. Most of my after school trips are I would say about like 30 minutes, sometimes 40 and 50 minutes, because of like the schools be like out of nowhere, and they gotta drop these kids off, so it's a trip to get home from school.
Oh,
So you just in long bus rides, but after school programs, and you know you're getting off, like you be getting home, it'd be like dark outside.
This is just like the regular bus trips.
No, regular bus trips, like most schools, I don't know about most schools, but like I know schools ended around like 4 o'clock. Yeah, they end at 4 o'clock down south,
Yeah,
and
for
then I
like
get
elementary.
and I get home around like 4:30, 4:40. Yeah, I would say around there. But after
I think
school, you do it after school. You get home around like 7 or 8. No, I think I would say 7 or 8. Be dark. Uh,
I
trying to
think
think.
the only fun times we had on the buses was elementary. People would be like play games on the bus, and then on the last day people would always be singing. So whenever there's like a bump in the road, everybody would jump and
Everybody jump,
whatnot.
yell.
Yeah. And that would be the only time of year that we would not get yelled at.
Oh my gosh, man, I miss those days. I also miss. I always been a sucker for like school milk, like chocolate milk. That's all I would drink like constantly. I guess mainly because your boy was broke back then, so I just wanted like to eat as much as I can before I got home. Cause
Mm.
it'll be home sometimes was a struggle when it comes to meals. So I would just be like always asking folks for, yo, you gonna drink that? You gonna eat that?
And we got other food during snack time because we never had snacks at home. Or
Yeah.
if we did, I used like not the. I don't quite remember because I can't remember if like unbranded stuff was a thing back then, like store brand shit.
At the school cafeteria?
I know, like in general.
I don't remember.
I don't remember what stuff we were buying.
Speaking of snacks, like, was there like a particular candy you remember eating that was like very nostalgia? Because I know there's candy that I know there's candies that they don't. Do they still even have them anymore? Like I remember baby bottle pop.
Oh yeah, they still have those.
Okay, they still have those. Well, they didn't have push pops, the one that looked like lipsticks, which I tried to
Yeah,
use as lipsticks. Wait, that was
yeah.
I didn't realize I was just trying things out. Okay, I had to be
Mhm.
a, I had to test out my zest.
Nostalgic for honey buns and crimpets because we had them. My teacher brought them in once in like middle school because we were reading a book and the kid had really liked crimpets, so she brought them in as like part of the lesson. And then now that I'm finally old enough that I'm allowed to buy my own snacks, they don't taste the same. They just taste like syrup.
Grimpets? Wait, is that?
It's that tasty cake where it's like got the little wavy stripes on it and the like yellow cream frosting.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, butterscotch crimpet.
I love the. Hmm, I gotta think of what would you say is your favorite tasty cakes? Like
Let me
number
think
one favorite.
what counts as a tasty cake.
Like I know like coffee cakes, that Crimpus cake. Uh, I guess you could say no. How about this? What's your favorite like them snack cakes you see at the store? That's like in a pack.
Now I've been kind of wanting zebra cakes.
Ah, I can't with that no more. No, I'm only saying that because I think from childhood of like elementary school. I think I got off it after elementary school. But elementary school, that's all I ate was that zebra cake. What is 1977?
I guess it's when store brands came out.
Oh.
I remember we were shopping at a store called, what was that called? It wasn't ShopRite.
Damn, that's my year.
It wasn't Aldi's. What was it? Save a Lot. It was basically like Ollie's, but for food. So that food that was close to expiring was sold there.
Oh, okay.
And we got like big boxes of shit.
Oh, my bad. I don't remember much about Save a Lot growing up. I remember Kmart's and Walmart.
Yeah.
Granted, I still never understood the difference between those two because even me going in there, like there may be like a slight aesthetic difference. I guess one's blue and one's red, but
Hmm.
I didn't really get much difference. If anything, like it's either A, you're close to Walmart or you're close to Kmart.
Chris, they were across the street from each other. And initially, Kmart had more clothes, and then Walmart had more food.
Okay, you know what? I do recall there wasn't much food in Kmart, at least the one I was in.
Yeah. And it was like the house stuff, like Sears, which I kind of
Yeah.
remember. I mainly only remember escalators going up into a Sears at like malls. I feel like I'm nostalgic for snow because once upon a time, like you couldn't see the stores from the road because like when they shoveled the parking lots, it just makes this giant 10-foot wall of snow. Now we got no snow.
I didn't truly experience snow like that, like how you guys talked about until the one time I was up here in high school.
Hmm. Because we used to get a lot more consistent snowfalls, and that because I remember our power used to go out a lot. That's why we had so many candles,
Mm.
and we had an ice storm at some point. It looks really pretty, just it's not as great if you have to go somewhere.
I miss those days of like in December when there was snow, and then you just knew like, and then like, oh, I miss those days. Cause no, you just reminded me of the day before like the Christmas break, and like
Hmm.
like the schools, elementary schools, middle schools a little bit, but they'll have like I guess mainly elementary school, but they'll have like kind of like Christmas events. Like I remember they'll have like all of us go in the auditorium and watch uh All Aboard. No, a pineapple. No, what's it called? Something
Hmm.
Express.
Polar
Polar Bear
Express.
Express. We watched Polar Bear Express, and we all they gave us chocolate milk, hot chocolate, and I think they gave us ginger cookies. And crazy enough, because all right, so one thing about me, my life is that I was, let's just say, I house hopped a lot, like school hopped a lot, because just your boy was in a sticky situation growing up as a kid with family situation, but I went to different multiple schools, like so I never like there was I think high school was my only time I was stable, but everything else was like I was different schools. But many schools in elementary school all had the same routine of like we all go in the auditorium and then we watch, and we all every school I went to we all watch Polar Bear Express with hot chocolate.
Oh, it's Polar Express, not Polar
Polar
Bear.
I said Polar Bear, my bad. Polar Express.
I think we saw that at school for the animation scared me as a kid.
I'm surprised. I just thought I just got like some cozy vibe from it when I watched it.
I think it was like it was uncanny.
Oh, what else? I also like, and then and then you get those events. You have like they make you cut out some papers for like snowflakes or something. Uh,
Yeah.
and like you just get these cool, good vibes. And then it's like, and then it's a +10 if it's snowing outside. And you like you riding the bus back home, like you see the snow as you passing by, and like the sky is kind of like Like, I remember by the time like I got back home from school, like it wasn't nighttime, but it was definitely it was getting like a little dark outside, and it was just that such a homey vibe for real.
Hmm. I
Dang,
saw a
yo.
post on Facebook where people they just thought it was funny that we were all awake at 5 a.m. watching the news to see if our school was closed, if like we got picked for the draft at NFL or something.
People, I didn't even watch the news. I just like sat in my like bed and just like heard my mom on the phone because I think they called our phones to let us like parents' phones to let them know that school was out. So
Yeah.
I'll hear like the phone call in my mom's room or my dad's room, and then I'm just like waiting for what he says. And then he'll come out and say, "Well, you're not going to school today," and I'm like, "Yes, yes." But it was hype until you realize they're like trying to clean the room up or trying to clean the house up. No, no, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that often, if I recall. I think I just chilled, play the game. You know, another thing I missed back then. I
But
missed them days of um and that's I'm curious how Gen Alpha will see it, but like them days of I'll be in my room just playing with toys, uh, watching TV, playing a game. When I play with these toys, I'll be like role playing, like it's like an action story or something. Parents or will bring like food at for you. Like it's always funny because it's always like and this is daytime, yeah, evening. So I used to get like Chef Boyardee with or like a sandwich, one of them like the bologna sandwich with mayonnaise on it
Mhm.
with so the which I'm still mad they don't got this milk no more. 'Cause I used to drink it a lot, but it was like cookie and cream milk from the stove with some with oatmeal pie on a wrap and it all presented to me on a tray.
No, okay, we didn't do all that.
Granted, this is my grandma though. This is my grandma doing this to me.
Oh,
The good old days. How was yours?
uh, I guess the only thing I missed was just like I guess even that's kind of weird. I guess it's just like familiar and that like oh yeah, that happened. I don't know if it's like a miss 'cause I kind of remember just being awake really early and watching cartoons like Tarzan or Cyber Chase. I remember watching Caillou every damn morning.
I
Uh,
hate that show.
what do you call it? It was JJ the Jet Plane and Sesame Street, and I knew that after like 2 episodes, that means it's time to go outside. Stand at the bus stop.
Yo, I find it funny that like I never looked at a clock, but just depending on the show I'm watching is like when I know like what time it is. You just get a sense of it.
Kinda, yeah. And then I guess it's just like feels like a weird, different time period because it's just like, wow, we used to have to remember the times that shows were airing and like
Mm-hmm.
run between the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And now like timing doesn't matter anymore. And that I kind of forget that that's the main function of a TV now because I'm like, oh, well, I don't have streaming services. Guess I won't turn my TV on.
The what the that yo. So I don't know if Luna is going to join this chat, but like when he had a party a few months ago, and his party was like a it was an early 2000s party, and at first I was like, what does that even mean? But like we get there, he did a good job of setting this up because he had like what's it called again? A CR. TV.
Yeah, the big box TVs.
Yeah, he had one of those TV. He had a GameCube in there. Uh, and he had like pizza. And he just made the vibe very early 2000s. We're watching shows in that the old TV ratio. I don't know what ratio that is, but it's basically
Is it square?
yeah, it's a square ratio, and like with the TV filter on it, so it's like, and we just eating pizza and chatting about it. I'm like, bro, I am so overly stimulated right now of nostalgia. And like, and if this keeps on going, I'm gonna blow up or cry or something.
It's like
Guys,
sometimes the nostalgia or less like I think it's just because of how different today is from back then that it's kind of whiplash thinking about it.
yeah, like I watch these commercials and I'm like, yo, I remember as a kid, like I really wanted this stuff, but like as much there's benefit. There's listen, I would be the one to tell you. I think we all at this point are gonna say that streaming service takes a lot. There's some benefits from watching streaming service, but then you look back at it and it's like it takes a lot of the things that I grew up away. Like TV, even TVs itself. Like if you watch TV nowadays and like the commercials, it's nowhere near that little. Granted, I gotta check out Cartoon Network and see how their commercials are like. But I just recall like I just get the vibes that these commercials aren't the same no more. Like iconic.
Yeah, I don't. A lot of commercials just kind of feel lazy, and that some of them they have like some fake influencer,
Mm-hmm.
or it's just like a still shot of someone narrating over it. There's not a ton of commercials where I actually want to sit and look at it. I just want to skip it as fast as possible. And now that I can't have my ad blocker on YouTube, I just mute it.
It also doesn't help that we're in a day and age where companies don't value the art, just art itself anymore. Like if you look at early 2000s or 90s, like commercials, like they had mad artists in there. They had like storyboard, like they really value storyboarders and artists there to convey something. Like
Yeah,
we literally had like I remember we had I don't know if you remember this, but like he showed it at the his party, but he had I forgot about that caveman commercial.
caveman.
Yeah, it was
What
like a,
the? I don't remember what company it was for, but it was like the so easy a caveman could do it.
yeah. He had like a
Yeah,
whole storyline, the goldfish storyline, which uh, I was just like, yo, I forgot all about this.
like I remember when commercials were actually fun and
Yeah,
not like a hassle. Because like I guess because they're not they're not subtle anymore. It's just like a buy this thing, won't you? And I'm
yep.
like, okay.
It's like maybe I'm just getting old, but what I see, it's like it feels like aren't being aren't things aren't having as much effort put into it, and I don't think it's the artists people's fault. I think it's just the higher ups just not valuing art like they used to.
Yeah. Because like that was basically my entire final for communication design, and that it was just watch these commercials and tell me why they're good. And like those commercials were great. Like the Hershey Kiss ad where they all ring like bells, that was cute as hell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And the original Apple commercial where they had somebody running with a sledgehammer, like who does that anymore? Or even there was one where it was like a kid on his phone the whole holiday, but then it was like him filming everything, so it's not just like oh, just the kid on their phone all the time, but like he put it together this whole montage of like the trip they were on. And I'm like, where's I feel like a lot of tech ads, they're just kind of a mock up spin around of just
Mhm.
like, look at all our specs. I'm like,
Yep.
okay,
What did Gabby mention like Sims with baby Ariel?
Sims the game. I never saw the second Little Mermaid.
Oh, don't bring up that because I'm gonna have to tell folks. I'm gonna get crucified at some point, depending on like when do I like get big or something. I'm gonna get crucified when people realize that I didn't watch Disney like that. I didn't watch a lot of Disney movies and shows like that.
Miss the I don't even know what you'd call that. The golden era?
Not that I missed it. I was not the biggest fan of it for real. Granted, I was one of those people that I only like when I was a kid. I only like stupid stuff like Edna and Nettie and stuff. But if you show me Disney, I'm just like this junk boring, yo.
There was an influencer named Bay Ariel.
Who is that? Let me check that out. That name is goofy too.
Mm,
What is this?
I guess there's been some updates because now I just see like current stuff.
Yeah. Does she just vlog? You know, I thought about doing vlogging myself, but it's like I don't want just the vlog. I feel like there's got to be some precaution areas.
I think it's easier to do it when you have like, oh, I'm going on a trip or I'm like doing this thing.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know how people blow up just from vlogging their
I've
everyday
been
life, or is it that
pressed.
just everyone's kind of lonely, so they're just watching people live?
Yeah.
But every time I say I'm gonna vlog, I always forget, and then I'll have like three things of B-roll footage and nothing to, no way to connect them.
That's work to do for.
Uh, I do have the one vlog that I wrote a script. I had like three videos, and then I didn't add more.
Oh,
I have to re-record that script because I did that before I got my mic, so that's gonna be whisper quiet. I
trying
hope there's a way to like uh change the file of a thing. I mean, you probably can't. I'll probably just have to re-upload it, but I don't wanna of that one short I made on my YouTube channel because I really don't like the audio.
oh,
I guess I could leave it because I do have another video that's essentially the same topic, but now Hollow Knight.
you ever went to a park like that when you was a young bull?
A park, like the playground parks.
Yeah.
We went when we were at school. I remember there's a park. There was two things I liked. We all liked climbing up the slides, and there was like a ladder that was in a rectangle shape,
Yeah.
so people would like to crawl in it and pretend they were in jail. I remember people used to always be catching ladybugs to see who could catch the most. I need to learn how to render because I hate these colors. Yeah. I guess a dog would not exactly work like a human. That fanfic event I joined is speeding by.
Why say that?
Because I feel like we just had the second check-in and now the third check-in's rolling around. I still have not gotten any actual story from them yet, so all I have is random concept art. It's due in February.
I really want to draw instead. I was thinking about playing a game, but I'm like, I should probably draw something. But I haven't. I should have done. I should have set this up sooner. Of like putting my drawings into.
To like screen share.
Yeah. I kind of can do it, but I hate doing it this way because.
But if you do a game stream tonight and then an art stream next time.
Yeah, I could do that. Well, I was going like draw, cause if I play the game, like I'll be focused on the game and less on like just the topic today of just like vibing out, chilling, talking about memory lane.
Is there a mellow game you got?
Oh no, when I play a game, I'm focused on it. Mellow game. Also, this screen tear crazy. Hold up. Oh, but you see what I mean by screen tear?
No.
If you watch the stream, because it happens when you're like moving quickly. Okay, maybe not that. I don't know if you see it, but it's kind of like you can see like a slit in the like it's always like a slit in the middle.
Oh. I guess because I'm so used to all my stuff being like 480p that I kind of don't think about it when stuff looks weird. And that I just sort of assume that's what the PlayStation thing looks like how the Nintendo store lags like crazy when you go through it.
Oh no, it never screen tears though.
Oh.
That's like mismatch of FPS. Nah, I'm gonna do some art. I haven't. This one art that I still have yet to finish. That's that rap art. Trying to think what else. Childhood stuff.
What was your favorite game from back then? Like when you played repeatedly? Or
let's just talk about gaming in general of childhood. You know one thing I miss? Like I love online gaming, but I'll be lying if I ain't say like the joy of having to go to someone's crib and bring bring this console with me to someone's crib and we all game that night. I still had that when I went to high school, but no, elementary school, middle school, like, and also because in elementary school, like I was consoles behind when people when others, like I think I had a Sega Genesis, and then I had a N64. I remember like those two consoles. I used to go to folks' cribs with those two consoles, even though they had PS1, I believe. and I'll just be at there, or shoot, even GameCube, and like, I was consoles behind. Okay, I still had like old consoles, and people still had like GameCubes, and like, I was, let's say, no, I'm rambling. Let's just say I still had like the N64 and Sega Genesis. I used to go to people's cribs, and I used to play like Mortal Kombat with them. Uh, I think I was at my friend's. Dang, and I don't know if I wish I could find this dude. So it's some childhood friends you had, and then like since me, house hopping, school hopping a lot, you don't get to remember who they are or what, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I remember his name was Marquise. I wish I could find him. It'll be a good day if I ever catch him. But I used to like go over to his crib all the time. His dad was like very like a yes sir no or no sir type of guy. You get to talk like that.
Yeah.
But we used to be playing Mortal Kombat, taking turns. I think, and which is crazy looking back at it. I believe we spent all day and all night, and we beat not Final. We beat Fantasy Star. But like I think the first one on the Sega Genesis.
The only
Uh,
one I played was on the 360.
are you talking about
'cause-
Universe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what do you think about my overlay?
I like the colors of it. I think if there's a way to bump down the game stream.
Game stream?
Yeah, like how there's that space below it.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
not
see.
sure
I
you
see.
put like what's that called? Tab links to other places down there.
Cause I was gonna have like yeah, you're right. 'Cause it is like an empty space down there. I was gonna have what's the word? Like the subscriber alert. Whoever
Oh,
subscribe, get that alert. That down there, but it is kind of empty. Yeah, I'll bring it down.
oh, somewhat related to old timey things that I didn't know was old timey. You know how I got those little Chimiji, the little doll thingies that walk around your desktop?
What is it?
Like I have little Among Us animations that'll walk around my desktop sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Windows had their own version of that back in like the early 2000s, but you just need a disk for it.
Oh, yeah. I'd use a disc
Like,
for that. That sounds interesting
and that,
and old.
but it was like a real person, and they'd break dance on your desktop.
Oh. Oh. Let me get my iPad up before cause something just popped in my head. So I remember them days. I don't know if they do it anymore. Back then, when like old PCs would have like this, like kind of like its own, like, like how do I say it? Its own mini game for that old PC. I swear there was a game that I played where like I was a baby and I like crawled around like this house, and you know what? I'll take that, scratch that. I think that was just a childhood dream I had.
Was it a human or was it
I
a
swear
furry creature?
I swear I was a human. And I was like in the ground level crawling, and I'm sorry, the more say it out loud, the more I'm starting to wonder if it was like a dream I had. But as a kid, but it's like I was a young bull with that dream. I swear that was a game. It had to be a game or something.
There was a game I remember playing back then, and I can't find it like now. It was like it was a side scroller, and you played as these furry creature things that kind of look like the Fugglers I got.
Oh wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
now. I don't know what it is. The time period where you got like 3 games, so you had to replay them. Lots.
Don't mind that. Oh,
Oh,
The Echo.
hello.
Oh,
Also, let me
ah.
trying to mute my.
I forgot about Black's Head. I played it for like an hour, and then I'm like, this is slow. So I wish I had played it like 5 years ago.
Oh, brother, where's the? Where's the deafen button?
You know, multiply. Oh, that looks spooky. Well, you don't understand color theory, so you gotta have filters everywhere.
There we go. Jeez, I was trying to deafen my my chat. All right. Where do I?
Connections complete. Whoops.
Yeah, sure. Dang, it's not gonna work like that. Yeah, this is the ghetto way. I'm not doing it this way.
Hmm.
I was gonna like stream it, like while I'm drawing on Discord, and then put it in a, like, yeah, that's ghetto. There's another way to doing it. Let me see.
Boost and stabilizers. Those sparks. Weird.
Dun 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 dun. I'm hoping somebody subscribe while I'm streaming, just so I can see if the alert pop up. You're right. What happens if you unsubscribe and then subscribe?
Uh, It said subscription added.
Oh, I guess it doesn't pop up.
I could try on one of my other accounts.
I always wonder that too. Like, what if somebody like, cause I know this. I know streamers be having like subscriber alerts, but I wonder if like, cause you know some folks usually, I want to be noticed, so I'm just gonna keep subscribing, unsubscribing just to get the person's attention.
I just realized how. Can I swap on mobile again? Yep, there we go. Am I already subscribed to? Yep. Okay, what about my other account?
Yo. What other ways can I try to?
Nothing happened.
Dang. I was wondering about that. Got 51 subscribers. Let me see. My ears.
Who's Kevin?
No, I was just testing it. That's what it looked like if somebody were to subscribe. Well, that's what I assumed it was going to. I don't know why it's not doing it. Let me see. I just find it interesting that my YouTube chat is right, but not my. Cause you just subscribed to me twice and it didn't show.
Mm-hmm. Let me know if you change a thing, then I could resubscribe on that other account.
Oh, okay. Also, let me mute my thing just so it doesn't blare me again. Also, if you look at the stream, tell me if you hear a sound when I do it.
That scared me.
Was it loud?
It was loud and it was slowed down.
Oh, what the hell?
It was like, did you?
Yeah, it's a song from Amori.
Yeah, I recognized the
Melody.
Space dude, but it was like distorted somehow.
Oh shoot. Was it too loud as well?
That I can't tell because I do have my audio turned up in general when we're on a call.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah, that is significantly louder than you.
Oh shoot. I mean, I was going to go for that route. Just so it's like apparent that, oh shit, somebody subscribed. Oh wait, no. I cussed. No.
Ooh, the Ellen Nickel.
But you subscribed twice. I'm trying to figure out. Let me
I think it's interesting that scribbles are just universally uncanny.
Why you say that?
Like, regardless of the language or the culture, if you see scribbles, it's always that something's wrong here.
Oh,
I had to change this framing. Drawing this speech bubble immediately made me think of the entity in Dead by Daylight.
we even know what the entity looked like.
No? They're just like a spider thing. Because they're what crushes you when you get taken up the hook.
Oh. Can you try to subscribe again?
Okay. It did a neat little animation on mobile. Maybe, what if I do it when I'm in the stream?
Actually, where did my chat go?
Uh, nope, that didn't show up either.
Dang. This is hard to do. Wait, was this off the whole time?
Was what off?
Uh, I'm about to ask again, but can you try that again?
I guess that still didn't work. Nails.
Hmm. Actually, hold up.
Anyways, it looks weird.
I
The Z looks like a 2.
okay. So
Yeah.
why does that show but not your subscription shows?
What makes that show up for the test?
Also, I want to know if I can make that font smaller. Oh, what you said? My bad.
I said, what makes the test show up?
The Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cause that's the test. That's cause I click on the test button on here. This cause I already got it set up. Hmm. But now I gotta figure out where's my chat at.
Mm-hmm. I did not catch when that disappeared, but that
Yeah.
was within the last couple minutes.
Just had to refresh. I'll now try again.
It was. Nope.
Dang. I don't know how folks did that then. Or do that. Maybe I gotta like retype the link in there. Let me see. I'm glad I'm doing it now just so I can figure this out in the future.
Mm-hmm. Streaming has a lot of pieces to it.
Yeah.
That's why there's a VTuber, I forget her name. I just know people call her the Scruff Queen because she's always having issues during stream.
Well, that's annoying.
I mean, it's some good fun, but yeah, every stream something goes wrong. Like one time, her model, I think it was transparent, or that it had just their eyes.
Oh.
Or there was a joke where she went to go get water or something, but she accidentally put the like stream is over sign.
Oh
So
my
then
gosh.
her chat was screaming of just like hold the line because they didn't want people to leave too early.
Oh.
So they're just making sure to like have a stream of comments going.
Alright, now try again. Maybe this message template. Skin.
Hey, the Farina skin in Fortnite, the kitty-eared lady that you get once
Oh,
you
oh.
level up 50 times.
I know what you're talking about. Well, let me try something.
Yeah, everybody has the Juice World skins, so then this the
Oh,
whole
that
time
I
everybody
forgot.
goes on.
I forgot that came out. I'm glad that he's getting some like attention on, but I'll also caution about it because these are corporations like capitalizing.
Yeah, and that I didn't know he was dead, so then I'm just like, it's kind of funny and weird that like you get immortalized in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Unless you like really like the game, then I guess that makes sense. Like that one, there was the old grandma who was playing Skyrim a lot, so I think after she died, she was able to be a character in game.
I remember that. I'm curious if this works. If not, then I know something else is going on.
Mm, I guess this font works.
Nothing. I'm going to have to figure that out later. Or actually, I can figure it out now because one thing is awkward is like trying to test streaming stuff.
Mm-hmm. How do I turn off the stroke color? Ah, there we go. This paint text is booty.
Let me see this real quick.
Applebee's in chat. I mean, she's not in chat, but she's watching the stream because she's still playing Fortnite.
Oh. Hey, welcome to the chat, yo. Just gotta fix my thing real quick. Where's the setting tab on here? There's so much nuance to this stuff.
Oh my god. On one of our last rounds in Fortnite, we were bullying somebody because we kept chasing them down in like 2 cars.
Jeez.
We went all over the map trying to fight him. And then we got jumped by a completely different team and we all died. And we're like, this is karma.
Did y'all win?
Nah, we died.
Oh.
We won a couple rounds.
What we trying to say, man? Y'all don't need my help with you guys.
See,
You guys can handle it on your
but
own.
the OG, the Master Splinter, could be in the party sometimes.
Yo. I appreciate the the kind words.
See,
Mm.
I'm gonna put a thing in chat. Do you think skinny text looks better than thick text? Because I'm trying to make this look unsettling. I will never get over how my voice sounds in recorded audio. Yeah. I guess I should show the overall thing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, variations. Let me see that.
Damn, I thought this too late. Remember Spider-Man when he's yelling at uh is his name Thrasher? I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh, when he's fighting against Shocker.
Shocker.
Yeah.
That was us.
What? Today's session.
Yes.
You guys got some like. What's the word? You guys got that. I hate to say it. You guys got that dog in y'all. Yo.
Because of that, they were very determined to kill us back because that dude chased us into the storm just to make sure we wouldn't reboot.
Yo. Ensure your streaming service is allowed through your firewall.
Well, why is your streaming service showing up as a virus on my firewall?
Yo.
That was one thing I never liked about trying to play certain games is that it'd be like, oh, if it doesn't run, just disable your virus blockers and your firewalls. I'm like, why did you make your game that it looks like a virus?
Yes, yo.
Because apparently there's a handbook of how you're supposed to design things, and that people say they don't like Windows because it always breaks their things on every update, but it's that they didn't follow the guidebook, so all their stuff always gets reset. That you should have done correctly.
It says if the person who is subscribing has their privacy setting enabled to not share their subs, then unfortunately no alert notification will show up on your end due to API limitation. Is there? Let me see if I have any. I didn't know you can do that.
I didn't know there was a private button.
Let me see. Keep all subscription. Keep all my you. Oh wait, that's you. Oh, it's because my thing privacy was on for like keep all my subscribers subscriptions private. Is that why?
Hmm.
I wonder. I wonder. Hold up. All right, let me try it this time.
Oh, duh. I know what this should be.
I don't hear anything. This is hard. I gotta figure that out. I was supposed to have a theme idea for this stream, and I'm over here trying to figure this out.
See, we got almost side quest.
Yeah, I got 8 folks watching. Five. I'm about to say like where all these people watching coming from?
2 of them are copies.
Okay, that same here then. I'm just trying to figure things out.
There's me, Gabby, Applebee's, the 2 copies. I don't know who the other 3 are. If one of them is your thing.
Probably.
So there's 2 other people.
Let me see. Yo, what's up, Ness?
Hey, What's an old game you want to see remastered?
I'm assuming that's what Ness asked.
I know that's what I'm asking.
Oh, I'm at. Oh, remastered. I am a huge fan of this series, and I wish it got the love it did. Like, you know what? Yeah, it's an old game franchise I used to like, and that's Siphon Filter.
Siphon
Back
Filter?
in back in the PS1 days, it was kind of like it was neck and neck with like Metal Gear and Splinter Cell.
Hmm. The game I want remastered is technically already there. It's not in my hands. It's Baten Kaido's Origins. This is amazing.
Yeah. Now, remaster or remake of it?
Hmm. I mean, I guess if it was remastered, no, remake, it would be shinier. I just worry that they change things. I guess they could make it faster because that game was 2 discs and it was like 100 hours. But I don't remember how much of that 100 hours is because I was really bad at games back then.
Oh,
So if they were gonna remake it, then having it condensed would be nice.
the gameplay to play exactly the same, or like do like a Final Fantasy 7 remake?
Make Nah, I want to keep the card. Well, now I'm wondering.
Yo,
I liked how unique the card system was because you pick the cards in ascending order to make your attack stronger. You said Metroid Prime 2 and 3. There's so much things from that time period that I just know exists and that I know I watched my siblings play them, but I don't know what they're about.
oh,
Or I guess I know the gist of Metroid. In that they turned Ripley into a chicken.
you stay saying that every time you mention that.
Because it was cute
Mm.
and not canon. Oh, the chat disappeared again.
Oh, of course. Hang on.
Do you think it resets after a certain length of time?
I think it reset after I changed something.
Hmm.
Metric, bro. I will love. Wait, is it not? Oh wait, it's the collection. Wasn't there? Did they do the Metroid collection on the Switch?
Was the GameCube ones remasters?
Nah, those are just the actual games.
Meh.
I really wish I could figure out this alert thing while I still have the chance. While I have you in the chat that motivate me.
He-
Unless you can like subscribe again to get the notification.
Mm, I don't know why that would impact it, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Think.
Actually, I know what could get a remaster.
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I ain't thought of that.
I hate Kingdom Hearts 1.
You say you hate it?
I mean, in the sense of gameplay.
Oh.
Because gameplay slow. Yeah, I think I am very much in the minority in that I did not like the Disney aspect of it, or that I wanted it to be different. Like they were have it be a supporting thing, but not just like a play out the movie storyline.
Yo, my dad would be excited if he heard Final Fantasy VI got remastered. He'd be like, the glorious days are back. The old days. Where is... I wonder if it's due to the sound, like copyright music or something.
From the Amori soundtrack.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to, or I'm not on streamers, I should say, so I don't know what type of sounds people have for when somebody subscribes.
Yeah. Can't be that. Or let me.
Hmm. I think all them old classic JRPGs could get remakes. Not because they're bad, but because of pacing.
True. I would like a remake of an old classic if they can take out some of the fluff, the grind session.
That I want to be able to get through the game purely just from playing it normally and doing the main missions, and that I don't want to grind side stuff.
Yeah. Shoot, since I ain't playing no game, I might as well go back to face cam.
It's one thing if the side stuff's fun, but it's always just like go back to this one map 47 times. I'm like, no, I don't have the patience anymore.
I want to get back into it, but oh my gosh, man, RPG games. Like I said, once a year, I can only do it. JRPG specifically once a year.
Hmm.
I know next year I really want to get. I want to get back to playing Yakuza. I
Yeah,
haven't played the new one that came out.
I haven't I haven't opened the copies that I have. Actually, I have one copy. I have Yakuza 0
Oh,
because I just remembered how long it was to play Like a Dragon, and I was like, this is a really cool story. Just it's long. Because I had also wanted to replay Witcher, and I all of the things I want to play are all long. Which reminds me, I still have to play Baldur's Gate.
oh, you have. Oh, I forgot, yo. Jeez Louise.
It's still the first act. Oh, speaking of Steam's changing their game sharing library function, I don't know the exact details of it, but the current system's going away.
Oh boy. Why they gotta do this to us?
Hmm. I think you can still share games, but you have to do a new thing.
Um,
Maybe that is something to be nostalgic for. Just very old, clunky UI, like in MMOs, where it's just a mess of buttons and panels everywhere.
it usually reminded me of them old days in the PC in school. Back in when it was like Windows
Hmm.
Windows 7 always been around growing up. If I recall. Hmm.
Windows XP.
XP. Wow. XP. Yeah.
He said he misses the physical games actually having manuals because the art was cool.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It feels weird to buy a game now that like it's a case and it's just the game and nothing else is in it. Like I know I never looked at the paperwork, but it feels wrong that it's not there.
Yeah. Dang,
But
dog
was
can't figure this out.
hmm,
I'm still trying to toy with this whole
subscriber thing.
yeah. What was it called? Maybe I'll try Stream Element instead.
What was the first game you ever played?
My first game, uh,
Or that you can remember, I guess. Console game? Yeah.
the first
Well, I guess
game,
either way.
the first game I played, I feel like my first game I played was Silent Hill 2. No, I'm thinking about, wow, man, my mind all over the place. My first game is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah, I could think, I remember vividly that was my first game I played. I was a young bull. I did not know what the hell I was doing when I played that.
8. I think it was one of the first couple games I was playing because I was not playing a lot back then. I was mostly watching. But it was on, I think it was the Saturn or the Dreamcast. One of them was my first.
Oh,
Uh, San Francisco Rush 2048. It was like, no, what was that racing game where it's like you played as the the RC cars?
RC cars?
Yeah, I'm gonna never remember it now. What Revolt? That was cute.
I don't think I know what that is.
Yeah, I think about we had a lot of like car games. It was San Francisco Rest, Revolt, uh, Vigilante Second Offense. It had some funk music. Was their theme song?
Oh,
It's Crazy Taxi.
I remember Crazy Taxi.
Did anybody you knew have a Saturn?
I never met no one with a Saturn.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think yeah, I never met anyone with a Saturn.
He was playing Virtua Cop on that. It was like a rail shooter. You had to protect the civilians, not accidentally shoot them.
Oh, Yeah, plug in.
Yes, I did have a plug and play console. It was
Oh, is that the
a
one where you
yellow
like connect to your
controller.
TV and like with the AV cord, the red, white, and yellow?
Yeah, at least that's the one I'm thinking of. It was literally
I
just
remember that.
a yellow controller and it had like leapfrog on it. Not leapfrog. I guess it is called leapfrog. It's literally just like where you're crossing the road and try not to get hit by cars.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I had the one with Duck Hunt or some sort of like either Duck Hunt or something. Yeah, I also got the one with the SpongeBob nose. I forgot about that.
SpongeBob knows.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man, I forgot about these things. There it is. Jeez. Now I'm curious. Will it finally pop up? Darn.
Ghosts are touching my windows.
Well, no, don't say all that. Do it at hate. Excuse me, hate. I'm sorry. I had plans to do stuff this stream and uh trying to figure things out. Dang, and here whole time I was hoping it worked.
Maybe we could find a troubleshooting at some point.
Yeah. Dang. Hmm.
Is there an old console you would want to own again?
I would say the SNES and the N64. I don't know. N64 plays a special place in my heart. Same with the
Okay.
SNES. That was the console that I always try to sneak in my dad's room to play because I had the Sega Genesis and he had the SNES, and I was like, yeah, like Sonic is great. Love Sonic, and there's a few couple other games that I like on the Sega Genesis, but like, nah, man, the games that was on the SNES were just built different. They just look fun.
I I think the SNES looks iconic. I just never. The only reason I know about a lot of the old consoles was because of Angry Video Game Nerd. The
Yeah.
oldest console we had, I remember us having was Dreamcast and Saturn. I know we had a Game Gear, but that was broken by the time I was born. It's essentially, it was the Wii U, but way thicker.
Oh wait, yeah. Speaking of that, also, does the Wii count as an old console?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I will. So Sega Genesis, no, not Sega Genesis, SNES, N64, and the Wii. Granted, I am thinking about buying a Wii U to get like so I can play the Wii games, Wii games, Wii U games, GameCube games, and then the backwards compatibility.
Yeah, the Wii came out 2006.
Bro, crazy, yo.
I remember we got our GameCube 2005 only because my sister wrote the date on the side of it. Got for Christmas. I didn't realize how short the original GameCube controller cables were, in that it's like 3 feet. It had to be right up by the television.
Hated that. Eyes about to be straight burning just staring on the screen.
I wonder why there's nothing that uses tiny discs. I guess we don't really have to, but I wonder what's the difference between a cartridge versus a disc. Because we had the GameCube being tiny and the PSP being tiny, but for like a minute, and then never again.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely remember accidentally messing things up because of the short cables. Is that I'd be trying to walk in front of the TV as a kid, and then I'd unplug it.
oh,
It was always a mess of wires because like we'd have a couple of consoles, but because nobody wants to keep plugging them in and like plugging them out, so we got a switch box. So we just plugged into that and then pushed the button.
oh.
I totally forgot about the red, yellow, white cables until we were trying to do a movie night with Hyena. Uh, she was sick that night, so I had totally forgotten. And I didn't know how to set up her VCR. And I'm just like, where's the HDMI? And it's just like, that's not what the time period was. Every time I gotta
Mm.
move my little tiny DVD player, I forget what order the cables go in.
You ever see? You couldn't even rage playing video games back then because you would just destroy the whole console if you yank it.
When
I'm
did
about to
like
figure this alert thing out later. This is taking way too long to figure out.
mhm,
Oh, what was you gonna say?
when did like online gaming become a thing? Is that like PS2?
PS2 was the building blocks, but I say like Xbox 360, Xbox and Xbox 360 was to me. I could be wrong because I didn't really see many people play online on PS2 and Xbox original Like, even though I knew that they had online in there, I never seen people do it. But if you're talking about blowing up, I would say 360, Xbox 360.
I guess it's still a thing now. I just like that communal couch co-op stuff.
Yeah,
What was it? Fusion Frenzy. We always
I
playing that.
love that game. I want. That's the see the funny thing about that game is because how Nintendo got freaking uh Nintendo got Mario Party, and I've been waiting for Xbox to get like their own Mario Party type of thing. Like that was the Mario Party for Xbox users.
Eh.
Like all about
What
that
the?
game.
Does Xbox have a party game now? Like
Mm,
as like their main IP?
Party
Or is it
Animal was supposed to be that, but not like Mario
just
Party.
Minecraft?
Nah, not really. You say
Gotcha. I think
Minecraft?
is Minecraft associated with Xbox or is that was it started as a PC thing?
No, I think it's associated with Xbox.
Hmm. Camera came to consoles a bit later, but I feel like when I think of it's probably just because they're both green that like I associate the two together.
Oh, do you want to play one round of Fort?
We kind of fought it out. We were playing for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. You was playing earlier. You're right.
We were playing Among Us and then we went Fortnite.
Okay.
Which them kids are impatient and aggressive. And so my goodness, we'll be waiting for a lobby to fill of like 10 people in Among Us, and then everyone I will have 6 people and they're like, start already. Oh my god.
Yo,
And we're just like, calm down. The servers have been a bit more stable in that we're not like getting kicked out mid match.
I'll be the judge of that.
I mean, we was playing for like 2 hours.
Oh,
I feel like the most stable way to play is probably on desktop because the the game freaks out if you minimize the game to like copy and paste the code into a chat or something because then it assumes that you left the game. So you kind of need to have Among Us on one thing and then your chat's somewhere else to invite people, or just like you have to have their friend codes already.
yeah. You know what? Maybe the servers got better. Now, when I was trying to play with you guys, I was trying to play with you guys on my Xbox. For some reason, the Xbox servers was like you guys be able to join each other on your phones or whatnot, but I had a hard time joining you guys.
Mm. What's a console that flop that you wish didn't?
PS Vita.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so mad how they ended that shelf life way sooner than it should. Like I was a fanboy for the Vita. I think when I got the Vita, I was playing Mortal Kombat 9 and Uncharted nonstop. But PSP was like my go-to. I think I spent more time with handheld games console than I did with actual console. Now I think looking back at, I think I spent more time on handheld because them broke
Yeah.
days, and at least like handheld, I can keep that and portable and hide it or whatever. Like so, 3DS. It started off as Game Boy. I was playing a lot of Game Boy, and then I play a lot of the DS and PSP, I believe. I think I was back and forth from the PSP and DS, and then I was nonstop playing. the 3DS.
Yeah, think about it. I didn't have a ton of games on my 3DS, but I still used it a lot purely because of the me thingy. What was that? The Me Plaza?
Me Plaza, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, you just reminded me. The 3DS was the reason why I was being active. Cause like if you got your DS in your pocket, you get them like coins and you can use that for like me stuff or video like maybe some video games have like special perks if you like got those like 3DS coins for walking.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Yeah.
low key, I will literally like really be incentivized to like carry that with me. So I'll be incentivized to walk around. And then also you get the whole street pass and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Also, what's up, Pop? But yeah, street pass.
Yeah.
Street pass
I'm
is funny because
waiting.
I be walking past someone and then like someone have. There's only one time this happened. Like I was in Virginia and I went to McDonald's in Virginia, and then uh I get a street pass and oh sweet, clicked on it and it said like one of my friend named Cooper, and I'm like, wait. First thing first, who just puts their name on their 3DS like that?
Yeah.
So I'm like, that ain't who I think it is. And then like in the car ride, I get a message from him like, yo, bro, cause well he also figured out it was me because like he even though I criticized him Cooper, like I did put uh uh Ant Twizzler. So yeah, he's like, yo, bro, was you at McDonald's at Virginia? And I'm like, yeah, yo. He's like, bro, I was wondering like, what the hell are you doing over here? And I'm like, yeah, I was wondering what you was doing over here. That was probably
It's
the
a
only
small
time
world.
it was like, cause yeah, it really is a small world out here, yo.
I'm waiting. They're not gonna. But I really want them to bring that feature back on the Switch and that just
Bro,
make it
for real.
more. I feel like I would carry it around more.
Give me some, bring some like life into the Switch, too.
Give me themes and a chat room. Cause
Pop
like
is
y'all got
talking about
phones.
she setting up her old GameCube. That's
Yeah.
dope.
I set up my
That's
GameCube purely to play Bait and Kaitos.
back in them school days, college days, me and Rye. Rye had Wii, so we used to be playing Wii Sport at her dorm room or not dorm room, your apartment.
Mhm.
Or you brought it to my place. We was all playing like Wii bowling.
Yeah.
Uh, Ness. Like I said, he used the weed to That sound like I'm saying weed. My bad. He using the 3DS to incentivize him to do some activities. Like I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 4, and the game is hard, man. It can be hard, but if you add like the 3DS coins thing, like you can revive yourself and get back in the fight. Cause if you die in the game, you don't have the Maka the money or the 3DS coins, then like it's a game. It's basically game over.
Damn.
So like because of that game, it really incentivized me to actually like go outside and stuff. Go outside, play some hoops, walk somewhere, and then I get home and play Shimigami all night.
I guess because now they have that whole walking feature on mobile. Like they got Pikmin
Yeah,
Brain out, which I like the concept, but after playing it for a while, I like this is lacking variety and function.
I don't like. It's like oh, all these features on the phone. It's like well, the phone really. because your mobile games, it's getting there. Don't get me wrong, because I'll be lying if I say mobile games has really gone up lately. Like some of these games, darn near like a full fledged game,
Yeah.
but they still give me these mobile games. Some of these mobile games still give me the vibes of they're not finished. Like they still got a bit of that like that padding, that mobile practice in there.
Like not finish or that it's just there to be a cash grab so that
Yeah,
there's like I would rather just pay for the game, but I guess the amount that they need to make money would never be enough, so I see why it's there.
yep,
And that if you do it right, you can make a lot of money. Like Genshin makes a bunch, and then Love and Deep Space is now overtaking Genshin because people have discovered that everybody loves gambling. That's why
and
we got all these gachapon
they want
games.
that they want the anime skin. Let me not be that guy. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like my viewpoint towards like things that are like specific anime tone is not my cup of tea. Gotta look at it with a magnifying glass. Like,
I think I like the aesthetic vibes, but it's hard to find the depth I want.
yeah,
Because I know somebody had mentioned it when they were like, why does Japan still have like flip phones? Because they're very much in a if it's not broke, don't fix it.
yeah,
So they just kind of be like, this is what we do. It's why there's a lot of characters that like there's just one design for it, where if they're the main character is red and the smart dude's always going to be blue, the girl's always going to be pink, the rich lady will always have drill hair and like be blonde,
like
and
Power
that there's
Rangers
just
color
certain
scheme.
yeah that like if you just look at their design, you know exactly what their personality is in every show.
Yeah, man, everybody is so stereotypical, yo. That was funny.
Hmm.
I just saw this clip. I think it's kind of off topic, but I watched this clip. So remember, I know you didn't play GTA 5. Like, well, yeah, you did. You played the multiplayer, but in
Oh
the
yeah.
story mode, there was a part where Lamar and I forgot the main character name is Lamar and Franklin. Like, you know, it's the meme where Lamar like says the N word.
Yeah.
Now I saw like it's these VTubers, but they're like Japanese. I'm assuming they're girls, but I could be wrong. But I'm assuming they're girls. Uh, but they got to a part in GTA 5, and like he said it, and you know how he said it before he walked away. So he said like that, and then like they all like kind of like said it after him, like oh, and then he said the N word. It's like I ain't mad, I ain't mad.
He just said it in such a goofy way.
And then they said it, and I'm just like, I know in the comment section, well, it's Facebook, so you already know what to expect. But in my mindset, I'm looking at, I'm like, what like, I don't think it's right for us to be mad because this is a whole different country, a whole different language. They that word probably means something different over there.
Yeah.
In the way it's saying, it doesn't even sound like they're saying it. It's saying they're probably. It didn't get the vibe because the way they're saying it is out of curiosity. Like they're not sure like what it means, but it just sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think uh I want to say there's a similar word to that in like Chinese that it literally just means that.
Nang nigga nang nigga nigga nang nang. I don't know if that song was Korean or Japanese or Chinese. I'm assuming it's Japanese,
Hmm.
but or you watch anime and like it sounds like a character says the N word.
Yeah.
I ain't mad, yo. All I gotta say is other countries say things differently. Like like I'm not finna bag on them. Unlike some folks be like, "Did you say the N word?" Like, how would that person know? There's a whole different language for them.
Yeah.
As if like we said some ignorant stuff, not realizing. Like I know some black dudes. I love my black people. I love my black people, but I think we get too caught up in victimizing, being victims. Cause I know for sure I met some folks. If they saw a Chinese dude, they'll try to like do some stereotypical like saying Chinese words, knowing darn well that they're not even saying anything but being racist,
They're just making noises.
just to be funny. I know folks that act like that, but they want to play the victim card. Mm-mm. If you're around me, that will not fly. I will call you out on that. Um, is there? I'm gonna change. I know we talk about games a lot. I'm curious on this. What is everybody's nostalgia when it comes to movies?
Emperor's New Groove or Shrek. I just like missed
Yeah.
that 2D style. Initially, I didn't like a lot of Western cartoons because I didn't like the funky shapes they had, but now I just like that there's variety to it.
I think I was trying to tell you that when I had a discussion with you about my thing when it comes to cartoon and anime.
I mean, it was a different thing at the time, and that like I wanted like long form stories, and at the time, a lot of cartoons was just sort of all one shots.
Mm-hmm.
I think it wasn't until like Adventure Time and like Steven Universe, at least for me, that I started getting back into Western cartoons because I'm like, oh, there's more.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the portable DVD back then. Used to have them things on my had that thing on my lap in the car ride. That's one thing I missed about childhood is like
But
them car rides and you're a kid, so you're in the back seat and I'll be dozing off. I know my dad or my mom gonna pick me up out the car, even if I'm faking it.
I don't know why, it's just that every time somebody was going somewhere, I'm just like, now I need to go. I don't know where we're going. I'm not gonna do anything there. I just want to be present.
Yo, that sounds adorable, yo. You still are like that for real.
Yes. It's just like, where are we going? I want to go. I just
Yo,
want to be with people.
when I was a kid, if I wasn't even looking at the what's it called? Looking at the window in the car ride, I will still know where I'm at. Just but maybe I had this weird thing of like if I'm laying down, like just amount like just the turn we took and the vibration of the road and like the speed of the car, I could tell where we at.
Mhm.
Do you felt like that too?
Mm, not quite. I remember just being like half asleep on the rides back.
Yeah. My my nostalgia movie is like you said, Shrek, Cars, All Dogs Go to Heaven, 007 movies, Never Ending Story. I'm basically listing off all the movies that my friend gifted me for Christmas.
Eat.
Cause I'm like, let me look at him. This is cheating.
And so is
I
that
don't
time
got the
period.
best eyesight for that at the moment.
We all blind here.
What was you gonna say?
There was that time period where we all had like the 5 movies and just be rewatching them.
Yup. Nemo. Crazy enough, I think I remember vividly of the end credit of Nemo than the rest of the movie. I don't know what that music. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere something waiting for me. Y'all like the
Yeah,
range, right?
mm,
Don't lie.
I don't remember Nemo as much.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that became a meme actually at some point. I think it was last year. It was a meme. It was like they had that music playing in the background, and it's like someone's reacting to it like at disbelief. Also,
No.
just remind me of everybody keeps using that Homelander meme of him just like Homelander freaking out meme.
Hmm?
Ah, shoot, I don't think you know the meme then. Dang.
Nah, I'm not in the boys fandom.
Well, no, people. It's crazy. The funny thing about memes are people use memes of a character they don't even know of. They just saw like a gif of them doing something and just like I'm gonna use that for a meme.
True. I used the Omni Man in a review I did of a book that I hated.
Wait, what you use? What particular Omni Man did you use?
It was remember he was just like think, Mark, think.
Oh my god, yo, I'm so glad that Joe died out, yo. Jeez.
Because his character was stupid. And that I'm like, I feel bad, but you're an idiot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other movies that was like
Ooh,
nostalgia.
Rush Hour.
Oh yeah, Rush Hour. Oh,
Only the
Friday.
first one. No, second one.
What you said?
I said more the second one. Third one was cringy. First one's okay.
I agree with you on the third one. Let me think about the first and second. No, they're both good. Ultimately, I love
Mhm.
those two. I didn't realize how cringe the third one was until I watched it. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like the third movie, but I guess the
I guess
older I get, I realize like some humor is kind of like okay, you're like really like
inappropriate.
hammering down this humor, this joke.
Or it's like it's too on the nose, or
Yeah,
that stuff starts feeling like fart jokes, where it's just like okay now.
like Has Been Hotel.
Now wait a minute. Has Been Hotel is the better
Wait,
version.
my bad,
It's
my
I
bad.
like
I can always keep mixing up. I meant Hell of a
I
Balls.
I mix them up too because they're both ages.
Okay, so it's not just me.
That Hell of a Boss is just it's over the top all the time because we learned how to say fuck and now it will be in every sentence.
Yeah. My
I
gosh, man, I
swear.
can't stand humor like that. Gosh.
And I'm gonna have to wait another season for them to reconcile. And I'm upset.
Oh, they gonna drag it out like that?
I already yeah, because remember where Blitz and Stolas were arguing in that one club with that big
Yeah.
feather dude? The fucking it wasn't until a whole season later that they finally talked about it, and I'm just like, I waited so long, and this is not the resolution I wanted.
They probably hit you with the, hey, I'm sorry, but I think I just need more time away from you. Come back to me the next season.
No, they made it into like a really big argument, and now the fandom split between like who's supporting who, and I'm just like, now listen here. If we're gonna support Adam, with his genocidal dumbass, I'm gonna support Blitz for being an idiot. Not Blitz, Stolas. Because Blitz, the only reason they were arguing is because Blitz didn't want to talk about nothing.
Let me
I
think on
mean,
that.
to be fair, I mean, not to be fair, and that I had completely forgotten all of the things that Stolas had done in the first season because it's been like forever and a day.
Stolas is a freak.
He was supposed to be a villain, and then they like rewrote him halfway through.
Oh, it reminds me of
I
that
guess
heart with the tongue.
Heart Tum.
Yeah, remember that image I sent to you?
Oh, hey yo.
He do a freak, yo.
uh, he's. I had a word for this and I forget. I think it's suffering in that like I don't know where it's going. At least with Has Been Hotel, there's a clear directive, whereas with Hell of a Boss, it just kind of going.
Did it also get
And that
worked on from like with their budget with Amazon?
no, that was just their own thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I mean, I guess there's a goal in that like figuring out Blitz's backstory and like why he's always like the always silent, and so it's about him reconciling with people from his past.
Yeah.
So the one improvement they have is with his brother.
Do Bliss have a brother?
Yeah, Fizzarelli. Not
Oh,
like a literal brother, just like I think he's adopted, or they just worked in the same spot.
what about? Oh, well, you didn't really watch TV shows like that, did you?
I watched sitcoms and Warner Brothers. I didn't have Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I had just Warner Brothers, 4Kids, PBS, and Fox.
I still always find it interesting that when I met Rye, like there was like we had a lot of things in common, but one thing I was kind of I was iffy on with her was like we both. She is the anime person and I'm the cartoon person.
Hmm. Which I don't remember how that happened. It was probably just because of the big three and that we found some pirating site to watch One Piece in real time. And
What you mean we watch pirating stuff?
we is in the family.
No, what you mean about I ain't never pirated in my life.
Okay. We sail the seven seas here.
Yo,
And that's one nostalgia thing is that like trying to watch anime and it's in like 3 parts, 12
on
parts,
YouTube.
and
Oh
4 minute
my
sections.
gosh.
And that the fan translations at the bottom where it's just like telling you what different things mean. Where it's just like this means duh brother, this is like teacher.
Or the how I say it, the resolution of the actual video is smaller than the actual like clip. So like you
Yeah.
got this. I don't know what the hell they got banner wise, but then you got like, it's like the videos in the bottom right of the screen
Hmm.
or top left or whatever. That was me watching Bleach.
I think I didn't see Bleach for a while because I remember that was on in like middle school and they had like a sleepover and it was on at really early in the morning.
Oh my god, sleepover days. Jeez, that's nerd nostalgia. I love those days and I hate it, depending on who I'm at. Like majority of times, sleepover was like, hey, the person's fun to be at sleepover, but the guy have no blanket or a bed for me.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
them days where like you got nothing, so you got to like just pick something. Like I used to like, you know, I would have to grab my book bag and put like my shirt on top of my book bag, have it be like my pillow, and then like my coat would be like my blanket, and I'd just be curled up in the ball, just laying down in that hard ground.
Nah, brother can squeeze.
You say what?
I said squeeze because why are we inviting people over and be like, yeah, I don't actually know where you're gonna sleep at, so fuck you on the floor. That phrasing was awful, but you know what I mean.
Oh, that was so ruthless. Yo, nah, yeah, that's true. Whenever I like, listen, there's one thing I would never lie to folks about when they was at my crib growing up, or if I had like, I always made sure that I had a blanket, pillow for you. You may not be on my bed, you may not be on a bed, but I definitely had like a blanket, pillow, or something below you that makes it soft. I think I had sleeping bags, but even if I didn't have that, I still had something to have you sleep on. I was always
Hey,
a cautious person when I had my no. I was also I was always a conscious person when I had guests over.
yeah, nah, like only got one blanket. Y'all chilly.
Nah, folks did not care, but I hate. That's another thing I hate about it too. Most of the time I slept. Dang, looking back at it, most of those times I slept over someone's crib and they didn't have that stuff. It was during the winter, so it was cold.
Hmm. Man,
High school was no better. I love my high school friends, but no, I remember one of my friend. We I think we he had like a group event, and we all came over to his place, and we all played a game, and then uh, I think it was around the time we was heading to bed, and like I think we all just try to look for a spot to lay down at. We had no blanket, no pillows or anything, but he had that couch downstairs, like in the living room. So we all just ganged up and just lay on the couch watching Sword Art Online. But like I think it was only me and a couple other of my friends who were still awake watching Sword Art Online, and that was the only time I watched Sword Art Online like through and through.
hmm. The first season,
Yeah, the first season. I think the second season too.
first season's best one.
I think
You
yeah.
know,
So
makes you mad.
that's I think that's the only time I watched it. Although I remember watching it, and this is like I'm still trying to get used to being like, watching anime like that. But I'm like, yo, there are some fan service in here, yo.
Yeah,
Like I swear I'm not. I can't be the only one who recognized there was a lot of like cheek shots.
because I don't know why Japan is like super allergic to not drawing other angles.
Girls got no buns, and then I have to remind myself, wait a minute, these are kids, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
that's like so.
remember.
I always hesitate on like if you like, why you do this to me, yo? I like hot girls, but you ain't finna like show me some hot girl and always have me questioning like, wait a minute, how old are you though? Because if you like a young boy, miss me with that.
Huh. I remember I had to remind y'all freshman year about My Hero Academia because I'm like them children
Yeah,
hit 14, 15.
I didn't realize until like shoot, it was early. Shoot, it was first season. You realized that.
Because like that was one thing that like I watched so much anime, I learned to ignore it, and then that I've taken a break and I go back into it. I'm just like, oh man, it's like we can pan the camera up just a little bit, and that when we're pointing at the other person, it doesn't need to be by their ass.
Yeah, yo.
And that especially with like Kobayashi Dragon Maid, and I'm just like, stop with this child's thighs.
Yeah. And listen, I don't really need to call people out, but I'm like I be suspicious of certain folks when I
Mhm.
talk to them about anime. That's why. Listen, I always tell people that we're diving away from this the whole memory lane thing. But I gotta say this though. That's why most times when I tell someone, well, I don't got a deal for no more. 'Cause I'm not in school no more, so I'm not with people like that anymore. Like,
Mhm.
but I always tell someone that yeah, I like anime, and I just stick to the basic like showing it and stuff. Cause but then like whenever you say you like anime, like folks will will talk to you as if like like
All
every
of them.
anime, yeah, all of them, or like every type of genre. And it's like, bro, I just stick to showing them for real. Like I'm a brother, okay? We brothers watch shonen. And I'm just saying, like I watch other stuff here and there. Like I'm still trying to get used to it. But if you were to talk to a brother on the street, like he's gonna tell you like he only watched Dragon Ball, Naruto, and that's probably it. Maybe you'll get Attack on Titan here and there, but there's one thing you're not gonna. There's one thing he's gonna say. He's gonna say Dragon Ball Z
Mhm.
and Naruto maybe. But yeah, I'll tell
Ooh.
them that, and they're like, "Oh well, do you know this?" And I'm like, "That sounds very not my
But
cup of tea." Just the way you described it.
he.
When like, oh my god, like this princess and and she and she has like her fellow servants who is madly in love with her, and she teases them all day. I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, brother. That ain't gonna cut it.
Ooh.
Or they'll
Well,
show me, and I'm just like, bro, like this humor is cringy, man. And also, there's way too many fan service in this.
mhm.
Oh, what was you gonna say?
Like, what was first anime or like
My
the
first
intro?
anime. Now, I feel like there's two answers to that because there's anime that I didn't know was anime that I was watching the whole time, and then anime like in high school when I realized what anime really is. Now, of course, childhood. I'm going to say my first anime has to be Dragon Ball Z.
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, and stuff. Especially because it aired on Cartoon Network and stuff sometimes, or 4Kids TV. Actually, I'm going to have to say Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say Yu-Gi-Oh is my first
Yeah.
because 4Kids TV was like my first like channel when I was watching cartoons and stuff.
I think the first one
Actually,
was
I wouldn't say it's
either
my first, but it definitely was my first when I saw the anime.
nah.
Oh, what was you gonna say?
Uh, I feel like there was another one. I feel like it had to be Card Captors or Inuyasha because I remember watching. It was like on TV for a minute that they had one of the first episodes was running.
Yeah,
I remember Yu-Gi-Oh was fine, and somehow when they had the first time I saw One Piece running, I was like, "What is this?"
oh gosh.
Mainly because I didn't like the intro, and that I thought it was wild. But now that shit's iconic.
I didn't come across One Piece until like my dad bought me this One Piece fighting game,
Hmm.
and I'm like, oh, a character can stretch. He's like Mr. Fantastic. I like that. And then like these characters look kind of unique. I like the art style; it's very dynamic.
Yeah,
And so I guess that's what got me into watching One Piece, and then I watched it for kids.
kind of miss the old art style.
Yo, oh my, hold on, let me sit up for this. So I've been telling folks whenever folks say stuff like the dumb quotes like, "Oh, the show gets good after 400 episodes." I'm like,
It was straight
it
fire
was.
from the
I'm
start.
about to say like the story of One Piece early on was really great. I prefer this over the new story.
Like how I think it was like episode 20 that you're already sobbing over Nami's backstory.
Yeah. And then like also like I like the action of and art style of the old series because like I still think to this day that the action the art style and the shots in the old pre time skip were dynamic. I think that
Hmm.
was also because like back then like it was limited animations. They really went all in with like you get them. I just always like the unique dynamic angles of like when Luffy does this like stretch it his gum gum attacks
Yeah.
and like everything was so dynamic perspective and curvy perspective and stuff.
That was one thing I had forgotten that old animes had done a lot. Because like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball used to be like that, even Naruto used to be like that.
Yep. But my first anime, when I realized it was anime, was when I got to high school. I'm trying to think. I think my first anime that I realized was anime was Fairy Tail.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that was my first anime that I watched, and I think because ninth grade is when I really I was getting started on like I was doing art and then I think I was like looking up Google for like just like art reference and stuff because and then I saw some couple anime uh uh, stuff on Google and I think Fairy Tail was one of the few things I saw like that was like the first thing I saw when I was trying to get like a certain pose or whatnot and then
Hmm.
I was like this art style looked kind of unique I actually like it so I went to go check it out and it was Fairy Tail and that's where it started with my first anime and then after Fairy Tail I wanted to like branch out into like new territory of anime. 'Cause at the time, I still recognized the anime. Like at that point, I realized okay, Dragon Ball's anime, Yu-Gi-Oh's anime. Wanted to try some stuff different. And after Fairy Tail, I watched SOS Brigade or Suzumiya, I forgot Melancholy.
Yeah.
I watched that, and alright, I'm gonna tell. Some streaming like I'm also just explain this too. Right, I already told you this so many times about this story, but
Mm.
I joined the anime club. They're like, oh, see, if you like that, you should watch this. And the first thing they showed me that they told me to watch if I wanted to like check out anime was High School of the Dead.
Was it High School of the Dead or High School DxD?
It was High School of the Dead first, and then High School DxD second. So I watched High School of the Dead, and literally the first episode, I texted dude like, yo, bro, what is this, yo? If this is anime, like I don't know, man. He said, yeah.
I feel like
He told me you gotta get your feet in the water, yo. Like I would say at least finish the first season and then come to me. Like I swear it gets better. And I
I
was
feel
so
like
reluctant to continue on, but I did it because I'm like, well, I'm at least check out like how anime is. I'm like, no, this joint is just pure fan service.
nah, it was edgy. I feel like
That
that's
too,
why. And it's really weird remembering that I watched that shit in middle school.
and also like I'm no woman, but these breasts offend me, man. Like these some of these breasts be looking like balloon footballs and stuff.
I think that was the worst offender of it. I don't see too much of that nowadays.
No, but that one teacher offended me so many times when she got on screen. Cause it's
Uh,
like, bro, like you don't got no bra, and them things looking like footballs.
I don't. Japan is something else, and that I feel like it bothers me more now that I know about like the production behind things that I'm this like this did not just fall into existence. You had meetings about this. You thumbnailed this. You had
Yeah,
to like there was time you needed to do.
Oh my god. You see Jar put in the chat? Yo. What's up, Jar? Or Jared? I forgot.
That's why I don't remember. I think it was called Bastard. It's on Netflix. That's why I got so disappointed in this one battle scene because I'm like, it looks really cool, but these camera angles though, you don't need to like. You could have just cast a spell, but instead we're like going between their legs and between their boobs, and then it's like, why are we spinning?
Yeah.
You added time to your production, and you did not need to.
So I watched that, and I told my friend like, bro, if this is what you watch, then I'm gonna have to drop out of this nonsense.
I'm gonna.
And then he's like,
You
oh,
got
well,
questions?
watch this too. High School DxD. Now, yeah, like I'm not. This is before I would like look do research before I like look at it. I just look at it. I just go ahead like I went on the sites, uh, non-pirate sites by the way, but I had to go into some sites to look it up, and I saw the cover, and I'm like, oh, I already know what this is getting myself into. But I don't know why. I watched it because listen, high school was a time when I was trying to fit in. I was trying to like figure myself out, try to fit in with a certain crowd and try to understand stuff. So I'm gonna check it out. Watched it, and this time I think I preferred as even though this one was like really like fan service like and just yeah very what's I don't know what's the word for it, but it's very fan serving. I think I preferred this over High School of the Dead. Cause high school, like you said, I think you're right about that. High School of the Dead. I think the edginess is was what gets me. Like these guys
And
in High School DxD got magic and fighting and stuff, but that fan service is like, like once I'm done with this, I'm not getting back onto this train.
mm-hmm.
Yo, I want to
Yeah,
watch. I want to watch Dan to Dan too, but like, right? I ain't see anything about it yet. I seen some clips here and there, but I'm thinking like,
the
okay, it looks cool, but then Ryan mentioning fan service and stuff, and I'm like, there is. Dang,
anime.
yo.
I would almost take the regular fan service to what the Dan Dan did in the first episode.
Oh wow.
Purely, like the animation looks really cool. Like the way they make the creatures unsettling as fuck because it does what Amori does in that it's two very different textures, so you know that that thing's not supposed to be there. And there's a lot
Oh.
of body horror because the main character is possessed by this one ghost. It's just that it's from what like the 3 episodes I've seen, for whatever reason, all the aliens and the ghosts seem to want to steal everyone's balls. And I'm like, why is this your goal?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I
Either
just saw a
either
clip of.
that or they want to molest people, and I'm just like, I don't need this.
I heard of a clip that guy was about to use the bathroom. And he said, "Where my thing at?"
Yeah,
That's
I haven't gotten this far yet, but
that.
yeah.
Yo,
So I guess that premise goes throughout the whole show then.
reminds me of that that dub on One Piece. No, let me
What?
not.
Oh,
He
I
said
had to think about that.
my butt. I can't go back to jail. My butt can't take this abuse.
That is not what I thought you were referring to. I thought you were talking
yo,
about the
yo.
Amazon island.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that too. Um, but yeah, after watching that, I'm about to. No, I mean, no, that's a whole story. Just me about me anime. But yeah, after
Yeah,
I think I watched Suzumiya, I did. I got recommended to watch. Oh no, I watched Suzumiya, and then I watched Darker Than Black. I watched Air Gear. Is it Air Gear or just Air?
The Air is a different anime. Air Gear is the one with the roller skating.
Oh, Air is the one with like some girl with like a redhead girl, and she fights and stuff. I believe.
Yeah.
I did not like that. I don't like the art style of it. It's very. I don't want to say the word ugly, but definitely unappealing to me.
hmm I did not really like the art style on that one.
Watamata.
Oh yeah.
That
The
was a
English
random
name
record. That
is
was random though. I think I watched that because I was curious of the art style.
the English title for it is "It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular."
You know what's weird? I think that show also plays on some like fan service and stuff. But all right, so when I was in high school, like your boy was solo dolo, yo. I didn't get no chicks.
Can't imagine
I'm
anything.
bold enough to brag about that. I not brag about. I'm bold enough to speak on that. I ain't get no hoes.
That's a good thing.
I was straight solo dolo, and then even if a girl came up to me, I was straight curve, cause I was a I was a yeah basically no maiden. I was no maiden. I got no chicks. I was too nervous, and I overthink too much. So I'll psych myself out to even get close to one. Like I had crushes, but I'm happy with Rye. Rye's my queen.
Yeah.
But but high school when I watched it, I had this assumption like, is this what girls think?
No. At no point should you take anime as a reference for life.
I listen, yo. I had no idea. I was just wondering because like the girl, like she was saying some stuff and like girl related stuff, and I'm just like, I was just curious.
These are not the sacred texts that we should be following.
Yo, whoa, whoa, don't label me as a maidenless tarnish, yo. Imagine that. That was, you know what? That was me in high school, man. That was me in high school. Me, and I'm pretty sure like most of the friend group in our most of our friend groups got no hoes. I have to put some people under. I'm putting everybody under the bus.
Huh.
I think that's it with my journey in anime. Like I'll try to watch like random animes here and there, and also like if it was like action anime, I would only come across it if I was watching like AMV videos, and I'm like, oh, I like that fight scene. What is that anime from? And then watch that. Granted, once I found my friend group in high school, like I think a majority was watching Naruto. Cause majority of my friend group to this day, like they still like they're Naruto fanboys, and I wanted to like be a part of the posse. And I was like watching One Piece, and I think I also at the time too. So I ended up taking a break from One Piece and catching up to Naruto, and got back to One Piece after Naruto finished. But yeah, that's my anime stuff.
I remember going down memory lane through anime because I had a freaking list, and I'm just like, these have not aged well because
Oh,
I can't recommend none of them.
dang.
In the realm of, I feel like if I'm going to recommend it, it has to have like nice writing and not have fan service because like the overlap of people who would want a good story versus people who would want fan service versus like something else is usually not the same.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I want to chat about the lore and the story.
I felt like a show like it also doesn't help that I didn't watch many animes. I still haven't watched as many anime as like what most folks watch anime have. Uh, like I remember an anime that really got to me was Promise Neverland. Is it Neverland or Netherland?
Neverland.
Yeah, that
I
that
wait,
show
I just
messed
now
me up.
realized the reference. Ah, it's Peter Pan. I'm slow.
I ain't realize that. I ain't put that two and two together until you said that.
I heard my sister did not like how the direction the manga took.
The manga took.
Yeah, and that it starts out really cool and everybody has like they're capable and then the manga it abandons all of its characters to focus on just the main girl.
Even
And
Jared's
then
saying it's a masterpiece. Season one.
mhm. Yeah, that's one of them shows where like I know lore because whenever my sister gets into something, she tells me all of it. So I
Oh,
have not watched it, but I know a lot of details.
um, an old friend of mine, of ours. I'll just leave it at that. Uh, back in Kutztown, recommended me to watch Made in Abyss.
That one's also depressing.
Yeah, I heard. There was a clip he showed me, and I'm like, why on earth would I watch? Will you want me to watch this, Joe?
How much do you want to watch children suffer?
And I'm
I
not
mean,
suffering enough in this world. Is it?
I
Is it?
I guess the storyline is different.
Have I not suffered enough? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Looking at you, God, want me to watch these sad behind shows.
Because the tragedy is where the good story's at.
Shambles. I do want to get into some. I'm mad you showed me that anime. What's it called again? Uh, with the unique art style. I think it's something somebody did.
I'm gonna need some more details.
You mentioned it was. Remember you showed me because like the art style give you Amori vibes of like unique textures.
In anime?
Yeah, you should like it had like you said it was kind of creepy. It was
The only
on
one I could
Discord. You told me.
Discord. Wait, is it the Summer Haru died?
Yeah. I really want to check that out. Also, let's talk about Castlevania anime. He's a shout out to Castle. Oh my god!
Castlevania.
You said shout out to Castlevania anime for reviving the franchise. I bet. I wish Konami actually like go all in with the Castlevania series now. But
Hmm.
who knows Konami? But that's a dope show. I think I watched that with Rye.
Yeah. I think the show was funny and that I really liked it, and then I forgot all of it. And then I saw the second part and I liked it and I forgot all of it.
No, I definitely forgot the second part.
Wait, you haven't seen the second part. Wait, did you?
Yeah, I watched it
With
with you.
no, the new one, Nocturne.
Oh, I think you talking about the second season of the last one. No, I ain't watched
Uh,
Nocturne yet.
Maybe I should play one of the games because I want story.
We gotta play Castlevania. Is it Castlevania X or Rondo of Blood?
Which one
Ness
has
Ness would
Alucard in it?
Ness has a better uh explanation on that more than I do.
Hmm.
He's a Castlevania guy. He did a whole marathon.
He,
He said Nocturne was good, but not as good as the OG.
yeah, like the art was nice, the animation's nice, the writing was a little funny. In that, I told you about that one lady that is very anachronistic to the time period, and they gave her these heels, but they don't have the heel, so it's just a hoof.
I gotta look at that again. I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, it's literally just about vampires being really bored, and they're tired of being only being able to go outside at night. So they're gonna make Eternal Night, and they're gonna do this shit. And one vampire's like, "What? No, you're not gonna do it."
All right, so I'm gonna look in the comment section. Jared mentioning Castlevania thinks is edgy. Popcorn just paid off Animal Crossing loan. 15 years. Jeez Louise.
Which Animal Crossing's that?
Wait, I know you're not talking about the recent Animal Crossing that came out like 2020.
Maybe they still playing an old copy.
Also, people still play that game. I'm surprised.
Animal Crossing from quarantine?
Yeah. Oh, GameCube.
GameCube.
There was loans in that one. I forgot. I was hoping that Richter was going to be, or maybe I got spoiled by uh, Smash Ultimate Richter, because I'm like, was Richter always like this happy-go-lucky? Not happy-go-lucky, but like this like there's a word for that. Like very he well definitely high-spirited.
Yeah, I think the first anime had more humor in it. The second
Yeah,
one was a bit more. Mm,
edgy.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll call it edgy.
Like like Twilight edgy or like Shadow edgy.
No.
Yo.
How do I put it? It's like it was a serious storyline. It just feel like it didn't feel like it should have been in Castlevania.
Now I do know. Yeah, I do know that Richter. I know he's like the most powerful Belmont, but he's also the easiest to be manipulated.
Hmm. He was like unsure of what to do.
We got that amnesia complex.
Or not. Like he had, he knew he had magic and that like he just couldn't use it for most of the show.
Now, what you telling me about? They always lose fights and stuff and having to run away. That's a bum killer. That's a vibe
It,
killer.
like that was the weird part because they had made the other creatures, they're like, these are monsters and they're a big threat. And then in this one, they're cutting them down like trash mobs, but they also never totally win.
Oh,
And it's really easy up until a point, and then something weird happens, and now they have to retreat.
oh.
I like the character arc of the side characters.
I'm gonna watch
I
it at some point. I gotta get into. I gotta get back into it.
I should really learn to remember people's names. Whatever the blonde girl's family, like her their whole arc was neat.
Is there a new anime everybody in the chat is watching currently or want to watch?
Not an anime,
Maria.
but I got to catch up on Arcane.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta watch Arcane. We gotta watch Arcane.
E- I am behind on most shows. Uh, Ranma One Half has a remake that I want to watch.
Oh, hold up. Yo, Ness, you gotta watch part 6 of JoJo. I Alright, my bad. I'm out. You go ahead, cause you about to have me gush over JoJo. I swear. Talking about Ness bringing up
Mhm.
JoJo.
Eh,
So you gonna watch Rama?
yeah, from what I can tell, it's gonna follow the manga a lot closer. Part 5 Defender.
Yeah, he likes Giorno Golden Wind, which is gas. I'm gonna do a rank system of like JoJo. Cause I think I put I gotta come back to that because I really like part 6 JoJo. It's just a shame that it got under it's what's the word under
Didn't get the promotional.
I would say it's underappreciated. She got oh my gosh her the part 6 battle theme is so gas, man. I
Mhm.
man I wish that was not the case.
People were shallow.
People, I think when I was looking up videos about why it didn't get enough attention, and it's like they're saying a bunch of stuff. I'm like, this just sounds like a roundabout way of saying you just don't like women in your stories.
Yeah, because like they can't say it was a bad storyline, and
Yeah,
that I feel like 5 and 6 had the most straightforward mystery storyline.
no, 6 was like I could not predict what was going to happen in 6. Actually, I didn't predict it was going to end like that either.
It had a weird ass ending.
Granted, part 5
I
had a weird ending too. Yeah,
I need a refresher.
part 5. The way, well, let me not say it here. Granted, I don't know if people watched it already, but Pop, I that sucks. That's the case because I like Part 6 a lot.
Hmm.
I think Jolene is a fire Joestar, and I don't. Arakai heard. Let him know your next move. That's what it felt
Mhm.
like, yo. Cause I watched Part 6. I'm like, a lot of time I just get a sense of like I was not expecting that.
Yeah, because it'd been so long since I saw JoJo, like freshman year, and then now I'm rewatching it again, and I'm just like, it's wild.
Bro, Jolene, oh my gosh, man, she's a badass, yo. Jolene, um, the fact that I think I might have to say that either Jonathan or Joseph. Nah, I would put Jonathan above Joseph when it comes to fighting. I don't know, that's tough, but I would definitely say Jolene is by far the most like fisticuff fighter out of like most of the Joestars or all Joestars. Cause I know, cause she know how to do martial arts and stuff. I don't think Jotaro can do that. Does that? I don't know where she got those skills from though, but yeah, she know how to do martial arts. When she fought the
Maybe
Comet dude, like that was like some first time I seen some like fisticuff like fighting with stands.
maybe Jotaro taught her some stuff before he decided to go swim with the dolphins.
Yeah, Jolene is way shoot. will I say that she's more street than Jotaro? I don't think she has the code of honor like that, like Jotaro does.
The trench coat.
No, like the code of honor, like how
Uh,
Jotaro, he's kind of like the code of justice, and like
mm,
I think she's just does whatever. But like if situational like if situation comes where she has to be like helpful whatnot, or well, I guess you do find out that she is a helpful person. The more, yeah, that's the best way to describe it. What Pop said.
Gabby.
I also like the cast of I don't know. It's just the show. Man, Joe, I love JoJo. I can't wait for Still Ball Run. I really want to see what that looked like animated. But man, did that ending mess me up.
I think after I saw that ending, I was like, I've gotten my dose of JoJo, and that was the most
That
random
ending was
ending
the
I could
most
have imagined.
JoJo ever, yo. Like I'm just like, because I don't want to spoil anything, but like when they fight at this villain, I'm just like, how are we going to win this fight? And then it don't even end in like so. It just ends on a, let's just say, it ends on a unique way, and it's like I was not expecting all of this. But man, does Jolene got a dope ass like I think I prefer her battle theme song out of all the Joestar battle theme song. Yeah, throw back, yo. Oh my gosh, man, JoJo. I blame Rai. I blame Rai for introducing me to JoJo, cause I heard of JoJo, and I was kind of like, I was one of those guys that like, this Joan weird. I'm not watching this. And then Rai got me into it, and then I became stuck on it.
Because
I,
there was more.
I may have. I feel like like top five favorite anime. I will have to. I would have to put JoJo like high on my top five list. Curb Pop got you too. Dang. I just like how like I'm watching this downstairs in my crib, and my friends come by to walk past my roommates come by to walk past my doorway, and they see me watching it, and every time they watch the show, it always be like the most like, oh shoot, and they want me to explain. I'm like, I can't explain it. It's JoJo. You see the title, it's bizarre.
In that context will not make this better.
Oh yeah, context does not save it.
Like, for that frog person in part 6.
That was a weird episode. A villain they had to fight. Cowboy Bebop, gas. But if I had to choose, somebody asked me this question before. I would choose Samurai Shampoo over Cowboy Bebop.
Samurai Shampoo. I have not seen.
That joint gas, and I like the hip hop aesthetic of it.
There's a hip hop anime that's coming out, and the context of it just sounds funny.
Hmm?
Or not the like just seeing that aesthetic, but in an anime looks funny, I should say.
Oh, okay. Carol on Tuesday. I watched that. I remember watching that at my old school when they had like my school had like the whole like student life zone, like a lobby in the main building, and that would play sometime on the TV because somebody was playing it. I watched a little bit of it. Never watched fully of it. Have you seen it, Ryan?
I've seen this. It was on Netflix for a bit. I've seen the art of it, but I never watched it
Yeah.
because I hadn't gotten into like other genres of anime until Princess Rainbow was showing us like sports anime. I haven't gotten too much into music anime yet because I wanted to watch Snow White Notes. And there was a movie, it was like Inuo, where it's the Meiji era, but like with rock stars, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, I gotta check that out. There's so many
Uh,
shows to check out.
Carolyn Tuesday is depressing.
Oh, what show? Nah, you know what show I really like? I think Jared watched it too, but I really love Vinland Saga, man.
Ooh,
Vinland Saga, like I know lately I've been in my depressed state, but low key like watching Vinland Saga somewhat motivates me. It's like I get like emotions from watching that show, and it's like, hey man, if Dorfin can like deal with this and figure out like and find peace in life out of like the worst of where he's at, then shoot, man. Although I just it sucks where we at right now with like fandoms of like they dogged this second season because of like Dorfin isn't like this savage kid anymore. And it's like, bro, let the like can we not have is there no such thing as growth when it comes to people?
it was the same people that they didn't like the other Iron Mans because
Yo.
let's focus on the other aspects of this character, the key jangling people.
Can't stand
Where's
him,
my
yo.
explosions?
Like I don't care. I'm one of those people who appreciate a slower take on story as long as it's good storytelling. Like I know some people don't like this season, but I actually like the season, the third season of Attack on Titan, where it's more like you got action here and there, but like it was mostly politics talk and human conflict. Is third season? Yeah, third season. Cause that's the one. Oh, what's the guy name? He's I think he's the guy who sent like his troop to go after the Beast Titan, even though they was always gonna die.
Mhm.
Yes, villain. Boy, that show got me. Erwin, that's his name. Thank you, Erwin. That whole arc when like he's in prison and like there's stuff behind the scenes going on and trying to convince them to break him out. Like I actually like that season. What other season that was like Vinland Saga? I can't think of anything else. Like my other friend got me into watching sports anime. Oh, you think so too? I'm not the, like yo. I used to think I was the only person who thought that.
Is season 3 where they get to the basement? Or is that when they're in that other place?
Did they see the? I think at the end of that season is where they got like where they like went in the basement, or I could be wrong. We don't gotta
I
talk
don't
about the ending, brother. We don't gotta talk about that.
I
Ending
don't
triggers
remember
me.
the details of like the writing, just that whatever the season was with the basement, exhausting because it was sad.
You ever, yo, I understand what you mean now, right? When you watch something and it's just like non-stop, like your characters dying and conflict dying and like just so much stuff going on. It's like depressed stuff going on. You're just like, bro, this is tiring to watch.
Like Attack on Titan's the only show I've seen that I'm like I have to take a break because like I'm physically tired from watching.
No, I felt that with Promise Neverland for real.
Mhm.
I felt that with that show. Yeah, I think that show so far. And Vinland Saga. Uh, mm, sort of on Vinland Saga, but that second season. Nah, actually both. Screw that. I'm gonna say both. Yo, is there? I don't. To all the people in the chat, tell me an anime that you watch that had you like glued to the screen and like wanted to binge watch it and stuff.
Apothecary Diaries.
Wait, why does that sound familiar? Like you mentioned that before.
Probably because it's cute. No, wait. Heaven's Fish Blessing.
You
Watch all of it.
you heard that right, chat or stream.
Erased, similar to Promised Neverland.
I, I want. I gotta watch that. Cause I heard things about. I heard. No, I had a lot of folks recommend me that show. I left off at. I didn't even. I think I left off at the Chimera Ant arc. I didn't even progress after once I got at the arc. I think that's literally where I stopped at, like the beginning of that arc. It wasn't even like any particular reason. I think I was just school or just busy. I'm gonna check out our race. I'm trying to think, is there any other show? Also, I want to appreciate Arai for showing me Heaven's Official Blessing. I actually like the show.
It's adorable.
And I also know how much Arai loves it.
It has snatched my heart and soul.
See?
It's one of them times where I forget my whole life when somebody tells me to tell me or tell about things. I'm just like, what anime have I seen? Link Click. That's depressing.
What is everybody's least favorite anime?
Diabolic
Anime
Lovers.
that which one is that one?
That was that one that Elise was really into. Remember your old roommate's girlfriend for like 2 minutes? It was a vampire anime.
Oh, that I know you're talking about. That one was cringy.
What is one I hate? I feel like I came to hate Sword Art Online. First season's fine. The rest of it can go.
I'm not the biggest Sword Art Online guy. Even when I watched at my friend's crib, like, yeah, like it's okay to me, but I wouldn't say I like it like that. Anime I dislike, I would say, mm, I love Fairy Tail and I hate Fairy Tail with a passion.
I think it's funny because like we were all really into Fairy Tail, and then there was just a point where we all said, "Actually, hate this."
Yeah, said Hunter x Hunter, all nuts. I gotta get back to watch. I gotta get back to watching it.
I like the first season of Seven Deadly Sins, but I hate Meliodas and Elizabeth
Nah, I'm sorry, yo. I'm not the biggest
and
fan
that
of.
pig.
I'm not the biggest fan of that show either.
See,
I don't like fan service. And also,
yeah,
I know I find the show kind of boring for real.
I don't like the new trend of shows where they're like, instead of having heroes, they just have some loser. It's like I can deal with idiots, I can't deal with loser characters.
Yeah, I don't know if I can deal with that.
Like, what's it called? The Legendary Hero's Dead. It's like, do you want to have Mineta as a main character? Because I never want this.
Oh, Whew. Trying to think. Granted, I don't know why I'm saying trying to think because I ain't really watched that many animes. Hmm. Dang, what other anime have I? It also doesn't help that like I'm cautious when I watch anime because I'm not trying to waste time, yo. And if I watch it, if somebody recommend me anime and I watch it and just I see some tropes or some things that I'm not a big fan of, I'm like I'm not watching it.
The tropes are hard to avoid because that's like integral. Unless it's like a newer anime, I should say.
Heavenly Delusion. It's kind of like Last of Us with. Ooh, that sounds kind of interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Uh, Gundam? There's a which Gundam? Boy, Dragon Ball Super. Me and you both. Like, there's some elements I like about Dragon Ball Super, and there's plethora that I hate. Also, I just realized
Hmm.
I appreciate you guys for sticking up late. Aren't y'all tired?
I might head out because it is after midnight.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Eat.
my queen needs sleep.
Uh, it was nice chatting. I enjoy these talks.
Yeah, as we usually do.
Mhm. Good night, y'all.
Good night, yo. Yeah, I gotta hit the bed as well. But regardless, I appreciate you guys for sticking around the stream and commenting and stuff. But good night, y'all. Good night, Jared, Popcorn, Ness, Rye. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Good stream. Good. Yes, I sit like this sometimes.